Hi, and welcome back to the SOTA Pop Podcast. I am your host, Kiya Williams, and today I'm here with a very special guest, Erin, the president of the Fashion Association. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hey, hello.
Today we're going to talk about the Fashion Association, if you couldn't tell by her stylish outfit. If you're listening to this on Spotify, go check us out on YouTube so you can see Erin looking wonderful and me looking iffy. But it's okay. Before we get started, can you tell us just a small little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Erin Simpson. I am a senior, so I graduate in December, which is so sad and so scary.
That's so soon. Not even
I know.
May.
I'm not ready for it. That's part of being a fashion major. They get you out quick.
Yeah.
But I am a fashion merchandising major, and my minor is in digital marketing. So I kind of do a little bit of both worlds in fashion and just making things look pretty. That's kind of my job.
I love that. Okay, before we get started, it's time for us to do a fresh squeeze. Today, I found these bougie little lemonades at Target. They're rose lemonade. At first, I thought it said rosé, but it's actually just rose. There's no accent.
Okay.
So I was like, ooh, let's do a little ASMR for the people.
I don't know if I can get... Oh.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was really good.
Okay,
Should we cheers? That's delicious.
That's actually really good.
That is very good. I almost can't really taste the rose that much. It's just more lemonade.
It really is. I'm not going to lie. It's slightly pickly.
I'm kind of getting that now.
But I'm not mad at it, though.
I'm not either.
As someone who actually drank a pickle soda, I'm not mad at this. If you want to see us do that, there's a whole episode about that in season 5. But
I love pickles.
This is really good. I was very iffy about it. But I was like, it's bougie. We're talking about fashion. I feel like fashion's a very bougie thing that can happen and do.
Well, pink is my favorite color. So.
Oh, even better. So, yes, here we are. What would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Honestly, I would give it at least a 7. Now that you say the pickle, I can kind of taste it a little bit.
Yeah.
But the color's perfect. I mean, it's a beautiful shade of pink.
It really is. We're not sponsored by these people. This is
No.
Fentiman.
The packaging helps.
Rose, traditional rose
elegant.
lemonade. Go to Target. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce things. The packaging is gorgeous. It's a really strong... I don't know what you're...
That's glass.
You can't hear it, but
That's
it's glass.
100% glass. I almost broke it earlier.
It's really pretty. It's a nice bottle. Purely from packaging, I want to give it an 8, but taste-wise, it's not bad. I think I'm going to go with a 7.
I'll drink the whole thing. The whole thing it's very drinkable.
It comes in a pack of 4, so you can do a nice little picnic kind of thing.
Even better.
These were on sale too for I think $2.
Okay.
So you might want to go to Target and get you some.
I mean, I'm a cheap queen, so that honestly makes it a 7.5 right there.
Honestly, it's I'm giving that a 7.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Absolutely.
it. I'm vibing with it. And that's the most important thing. What new music have you been listening to? So we can add it to our playlist called Fresh Squeeze.
Ooh, okay. So this isn't really new, but I'm a big Jonas Brothers fan.
Duh.
Yeah,
of course.
absolutely.
The best.
I am going
Who's
to
your
their
favorite
concert.
Jonas?
Nick.
Of course.
100%. I have been into them since I was little. This
Same.
is going to be my 3rd time going to their concert.
Ooh.
Going for the 3rd time. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Jonas Brothers, their new album, I'm pretty sure it's literally just called The Album. Fantastic. Love it. 10 out of 10. There's not a single song that goes wrong.
I really am a big Jonas Brothers fan, so I get it. No, genuinely. I love them. I've been listening to them since I was little. I remember they did the 3D experience.
Oh, I have been to that.
Oh, my God.
I remember it.
You
Do
were
you
there
remember
in person?
the part? Yes.
I wasn't.
Okay, well, the 3D experience with the glasses. They
Yes.
give you the glasses. And I remember sitting next to my mom as an 8-year-old. And they're like, yeah, you in the red t-shirt. And I was like, I'm wearing a red t-shirt. And I was like, they're talking about me.
Oh, my Lord.
Absolutely.
I just remember watching that with all my cousins. I was like, oh, my God, it's happening. It's the biggest event of my life.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh,
I
my
saw
God.
it in movie theaters.
Oh,
I'm
my
the biggest
Lord.
Jonas Brothers fan.
No, fair.
Mm-hmm.
This week I'm simple. I have one song instead of a whole album or something. It's just Ick by Lays Banks. TikTok has won me over again, of course, with my new music chase, because at this point I might as well just give TikTok my Spotify and just have them put songs on it. But I love that song. I've been jamming to it literally on repeat. I'll be laying in my bed just thinking about it. It's 10 out of 10. Just a good little bop.
I don't think I've heard it.
Oh my, I'll play it for you after this.
Okay,
it's
great.
just
Fantastic.
a fun little thing. So let's talk a little bit more about you before we get to the Fashion Association Club.
It's a mouthful.
It really is, but
It
it's a
is.
fun mouthful. The
It
FA,
is.
you
It
know?
is.
We're fashion, we're associating. It's cool, it's great, it's fun. But before we talk about that, we can talk about you.
Yeah.
So why did you choose to come to UNA?
So UNA was actually the only college that I toured. I'm from Birmingham.
Same.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, I am from Birmingham, and I was like, I want to be different. I'm not going to Alabama. I'm not going to Auburn.
Everyone goes there.
Absolutely. And I was like, I want to go somewhere where no one else is going to go. So I toured UNA, fell in love with it, loved the Lions, loved everything about it. And yeah, I toured UNA and I was like, yeah, this works. This is it.
Yeah.
So now I'm here. And also, a lot of other colleges around here do not have a fashion program.
They do not.
They don't. And so originally, fun fact, I was going to go into marine biology.
Why?
When I was little, I wanted to be a cowgirl. That was my big thing. I really wanted to be a cowgirl. I'm from Texas. I grew up in Texas.
Yes.
And then I realized that cow, like any type of cow, horse, all of them, they smell. They don't smell great.
They do smell disgusting.
They do, yeah. So I was like, maybe that's not for me. Maybe just animals in general. So then I was like, I absolutely want to work in like a zoo and train animals. They don't get paid very well. I have expensive hobbies. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just, learn about animals and like work with them like Jane Goodall with the monkeys. Well, then I realized I don't like science that much. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do fashion. I took a fashion class in high school. I absolutely loved it. I've been doing it ever since. Never changed my major. One major gal.
That's perfect.
And we're about to finish. So.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, it's just such a vast difference between like marine biology and like fashion,
Yeah. A little sneak peek into my brain and how it works.
No, I love it. Because that's genuinely how my brain works. Like, I start one place and I'll somehow end up on Jupiter,
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I love that.
That's the fun of college, honestly.
Really? Because most people like switch majors a couple of times, but you got here like, this is it.
Well, and that's the fun of the program is that I never really had a reason to want to switch.
Okay. Did you always want to do like the digital marketing side of it, or did you want to make clothes, or?
So I didn't realize going into fashion. So there's two different like realms of it. So there's the merchandising side, and then there's also the design side. So we have similar classes that we have to take, but merchandising, you choose a minor that goes along with it, and then with design, you can just do design.
Okay.
And so I sat down with my advisor, who's an absolute goddess. We love her. Shout out to Laura McKee.
Hi, Laura.
And she will literally plan your schedule like all 4 years. And I showed up freshman year and she's like, here's your next 4 years. Good luck. And so we sat down and she's like, you've got to choose a minor. And I had no clue what I wanted to do. And she knew because she knows all of her students so well. She was like, you do great in the business side. I can tell that you want to go into business. Choose a business minor. Go with marketing. Mm-hmm. And everything now is digitalized. It's insane. You can do literally anything.
Everything off your phone.
Yes. And so she was like, why not try digital? I was like, great. And so now I actually work in marketing.
Where do you work, if you don't mind me asking?
I work at Lister Hill Credit Union.
Oh, okay. Because like your outfit's just always so nice. So it's like, oh.
Yes, we have a dress code.
Yes.
And I love it because I love business casual attire.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I work with Lister Hill and I work in the marketing department. And it's a fun way that I have got to learn how to make things pretty in a different way.
Ooh, I like that. Make things pretty in a different way. Mm-hmm. People need to do that more.
Absolutely.
It's a good mindset change.
Exactly.
Speaking of mindset change, let's talk about, I have a segment called Let's Be Flat.
Okay.
And the thing is, I'm a hater. I'm a hater truly at heart. It's just something about me that makes me wake up in the morning and go, God, I hate that thing.
Yeah.
And so I feel like people need to be more honest about things. Mm-hmm. And fashions and trends and constantly changing.
Yes.
Is a very big thing about it. So
it is.
What is something like you need to be honest about when it comes to trends? Like what is something that you just like, ugh?
Low-rise jeans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like my thing is we're coming in like a recycle of everything. Mm-hmm. And like that's not bad. But there's certain things that need to be left in the past.
No, it needs to be left.
100%.
We just I feel like we just went through the 70s and 80s. Yes. We brought back the mom jeans. I love mom jeans.
They're great.
They're great. They're comfortable. They aren't suffocating me 24/7.
Yes.
I love the high rise. It's great.
They're perfect.
Bodysuits. Fantastic.
10 out of 10.
Wonderful. Low-rise jeans set you up for failure.
Most people are not flattering for them.
No.
Like, I don't care what your body type is. You just kind of look like you're wearing too small pants.
No, exactly. They set you up for failure. You cannot sit down in them.
Yes.
They just, I don't like them.
One thing that I hate so much that I saw the other day in Walmart was the sewn-on vest to a white t-shirt from the 2010s.
Absolutely, yes.
I hate that so much. I don't know. We left that behind for a reason. Disney Channel and Shake It Up had people in a chokehold for no reason.
No, they did.
And it was just bad every time. It was so annoying. You couldn't take it off. You got too hot. You're stuck there.
You're stuck.
You're sweaty. You're a mess. If it gets crinkled up or something tears, it's over. It's done for.
Oh, yes. The sweater vest with the collared t-shirt underneath.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Fan.
Get rid of it. Throw it away.
And the sad thing is that I sat there and watched Hannah Montana as a kid and thought, this is exactly what I want to wear.
No, legitimately.
Like the skirts with the leggings underneath.
No, remember when she had like the line in like Walmart and Target? I wanted them so bad.
Oh yeah.
With the fedora. You know,
Yes. They sold it. I'm not a hat girl. I'm not a big hat girl.
No, same.
Yeah, I can't pull them off.
Like I might put on a beanie occasionally, and I feel like anybody can pull off a beanie, but like a hat, I'm not the kind of person.
No.
It's like awful.
I can't do the baseball cap either. And some girls like the trucker hats.
Yeah.
I love a good trucker hat. I love everything to do with it. I think they're adorable. I put them on my head. My ears stick out. I'm like, nope.
No, I get it.
Not for me.
Like we're in the South, so I constantly see cowboy hats, and I want to pull them off so bad, but my head's too big, so they never fit right. Like it's just the thing. Like I want to be a hat girl, but I never can be.
It's one of those things that you really. I mean, you're either a hat girl or you're not a hat girl.
Exactly.
And
you don't choose it.
Yeah, no. We don't. I mean, we can't really wear them backwards. Like there's not much you can do with it.
Not at all.
Nope.
And
it's just, it is what it is.
It's terrible.
It is. Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I love this. I love this so much. It's so good.
I'm full of opinions. So.
No, same. Literally. That's why my job is to sit here and have opinions with people about art things.
I love opinions. I'm full of
Opinions are great.
They are.
Everyone has one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about the Fashion Association.
Okay.
One thing besides clearly you can come sit and talk about opinions about fashion. Obviously, that's a great thing to do. But you guys do a lot, okay?
Yeah.
All the time. I'm constantly singing, and I love it. Like you guys did recently, you did a friendship bracelet thing.
We did.
Which no one does anymore. Bring back friendship bracelets.
I feel like they're coming back. And I feel like we went through a phase where the ones with like the letters came back, and then it was like the ones that were like little plates, like the gold plates that they would put on the bracelets. Those are also super, super cute.
I feel like people should bring back like the silly bands. Not the silly.
No, I agree. Yeah, silly bands.
Yeah, the silly bands or the like rubber band ones. No, rainbow loom.
Yes, the rainbow loom bands.
People should bring those back. Like,
yeah.
Do you know how much labor intensive that was? Like, if someone gave me that,
yes,
you were my ride or die.
And you'd trade them at school too.
Yes,
like you'd trade them. You could trade the silly bands, pay for them. I mean. It was showing small business within little children.
Yes, like it's the way, like that's truly how businesses were started.
Entrepreneurship at its finest.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Honestly, I've never seen people work harder other than like the people who made like the keychain things that were like rectangular.
Yes.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't either, but they were made out of like
the rubber.
Yes, the rubbery plastic.
Yeah, and like no one could ever start them.
No.
And so if you found someone who could start them, they were making money, babes.
See, I was a Girl Scout when I was little, so I had it down to a science. I could make them.
I didn't know how to start them, but I could make them. Like, literally, people would start them, and then they'll hand it off to me, and I'll be like, here you go. End of the day, I would hand it off to them. It was my favorite thing. But I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are bringing back friendship bracelets, because no one does that anymore. No one thinks about the small things.
Yeah, and we try and switch. So, like, we have meetings every single month.
Yes.
And sometimes we'll do some to where we'll get, like, an influencer or someone that's in the fashion industry that knows what they're doing, and they'll come and talk just to talk. But not everyone in Fashion Association is a fashion major, and that's what I love about it. Not everyone wants to hear from people and much rather just do events where we can all get to know each other. And I think that that's absolutely awesome. And with the school year starting, I was like, what's a better way than make friendship bracelets with each other?
100%. My thing is, you said originally you were going to bring your vice president. Probably something happened, which is fine. What is going to happen when you graduate and move on and you're no longer here?
So our system, the way it works is that whoever is my VP, she's going to become president when I graduate. And we do elections every single year in December.
Okay.
And so you start through the spring and then you go into the fall and then we switch them out.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh, no, you're good.
I thought you were going to say something. You're so great. I kind of skipped around because my brain's chaotic like this.
Okay.
But, like, can you tell people more about what the Fashion Association is? I should have started off with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, honestly, it's just a club where you do not have to be a fashion major. You do not have to be an interior design, anything in that school of the arts realm. We love everyone who wants to come because some people have hobbies and don't want to make their hobbies, their careers.
Yes.
And that is totally fine because sometimes that will destroy a hobby really quickly.
Very much so. I always tell people it's important to have hobbies.
Absolutely.
Like, you can love what you do. Like, I do theater. I love theater. That's what I want to make my job. But I need a hobby outside of that or I'm going to go insane.
Absolutely. And so, yeah, we take literally anyone who wants to join the club. We love it. It's really just a way for anyone who loves that industry and just loves fashion in general to, come together and get to talk about it. We have monthly meetings. Normally they're throughout the week, like earlier in the day, like 2 or 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And yeah, we kind of just switch in between like smaller events. So like last year, one of my favorite ones we did was we had where everyone who was coming that day brought 2 or 3 items of clothing that they no longer wear. Yeah. They just don't pull out of their closet. And we put them all together and you could shop through other people's clothing completely free. No, that's as long as you brought stuff, you could shop.
No, that's really good because a lot of times in the fashion industry currently, with a lot of the changing trends, there's a lot of waste. Mm-hmm. And that's a really good way to cut down on the waste locally.
Absolutely. Sustainability is huge right now. And I feel like our generation is very, very much like standing up for it.
Yes.
And so, any way we can.
It's truly because we are like the thrifting generation. Like we genuinely believe in thrift stores and it's not ashamed anymore because before if you were thrifting, people were shamed for you were called poor. You were called like you were less than for going and getting someone else's clothes.
Oh, yeah.
But we're like, I don't care. It's cute.
Absolutely. Like vintage clothing is so in right now to the point where like higher, companies are trying to raise the prices and make it more expensive by calling things vintage.
And it's not.
And no.
Not in the slightest.
Absolutely not. But yeah, no, I completely agree. I love thrift shopping.
Yes.
It is my favorite. That's where you find the best jeans ever because they're already pre-worn in.
Yes. They're already broken in. Like I want to get me a pair of used Docs because I don't want to break them in.
Oh my goodness. I've never been a Doc girl, but I feel like that's just a painful process to go through.
So I was like, if I can get some already like pre-broken, I'll gladly wear them. I love me some combat boots. One thing that y'all typically do that I've seen is like a fashion show.
Yes.
What is the process behind that? Like what is the whole...
Okay, yeah. So really, that is a class that you take in fashion. So I took it. It's called Fashion Production. And it's about 20, 25 students. And we break up into groups and we literally plan a fashion show from start to finish. It's awesome. I was a part of creating the t-shirts and helping with like the marketing and stuff for it. And then I was also part of the team where we picked out the outfits that were in the show.
Yeah.
And so we have designers like Billy Reed and Alabama Channon. And we had one, his name's Suvici. And he's a newer like independent designer.
Yes.
He's so cool. His stuff is awesome. He's local. And so they gave us like, literally donated the clothing and was like, oh yeah, we don't care as long as y'all bring it back in one piece, which I mean, Billy Reed and Alabama Channon are expensive.
Very much so.
Yeah, it kind of stressed me out a little bit. And then our models were completely chosen. They didn't have to be in the class because all of us were working it.
Yeah.
And so we did a model call and had models of all shapes and sizes, men, women, short, tall, everything.
Yeah.
Because the cool part about the fashion show is that one of our segments is designs that were created by students.
Yeah.
And so we take beginner sewing and advanced sewing in fashion, and you have a bunch of projects that come out of it. And so one of the segments was getting to show off like all of the different designs that students created, which I thought was awesome. And then our design students, when they graduate, all have to have a line. So they have 5 or 6 pieces that they graduate with. Like that is their final.
Yeah.
And so 3 of them last year got to have a segment in the fashion show where they literally had their own segment. They got to plan the music. They got to plan the outfits. They got to choose their models, everything. It was incredible.
Oh, my God.
One of my favorite memories in fashion.
I can't wait because every time I see it, I want to go, but I'm always end up being busy or something at the time. And no matter what it is this year, I have to go.
It's going to be in the spring this year.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to be a model or part of the crew or culinary helps with it, everything, it's going to be in the spring.
I can't wait.
To look forward to.
What are some things that you guys currently have coming up?
So for Fashion Association, our next event is going to be with y'all, with SOTA.
SOTA student leaders, we're kind of doing a costume contest and a karaoke, some Halloween karaoke. Come join.
I'm so excited for it. I'll be one of the judges, and I have a few others that will come with me, and Fashion Association will be there.
Yes.
I told them to be in their best costumes.
Yes.
That's going to be an awesome event, and I'm glad that it's at night because we always do ours in the afternoon.
I try to do them at night because like I'm always busy with classes, and so I know that's like an inconvenience. Versus like after class, you kind of don't want to do homework right now.
No.
It's Halloween. You want to go out, but it's a Thursday. You have nothing to do.
It is, yeah.
So it's like the perfect time.
It is. It's perfect. I'm looking so forward to it.
It's going to be October 26th for everyone listening. Ooh.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. We'll both be there.
We'll be there.
You can come join us and talk about your opinions about like tacky fashions from the early 2000s.
Oh, absolutely. I will sit there any day and talk about any of that.
Yes. Why did you choose to join Fashion Association?
Yeah. So I joined my freshman year because I feel like freshman year, everyone is just trying to find somewhere to fit in and meet people. And so I already was a fashion major. And so Miss McKee kind of broadcasted it and was like, hey, y'all should join. And so I joined with one of my friends that I had met through my sorority. And I have been to almost every meeting since and now run on the leadership team.
That is so cool. You know, because I feel like people like struggle because they're like, I want to join a club. Like how much, like what's the commitment schedule for this if you don't mind me saying?
Very little commitment unless you are, you know, on leaderships like vice president, president. We have it's me and then my VP and then we have a social media chair.
Yes.
And we all three kind of work together and we really only have meetings once a month. I always tell everyone that comes in, you can come to as many meetings as you want or you can come to as few as you want. We do have a fee. It's $8 per year. It's the price of a Starbucks coffee.
Yeah.
To get to do a bunch of
for a
super
year
cool.
to do super
fun
things.
And when you graduate, you get a hot pink cord.
See, that
was part of the reason I joined.
That's a very valid reason to join. I want a cool cord.
I know, a hot pink cord. I mean, come on.
That's perfect. I'm not gonna lie. That's so good.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I have met some of my best friends through fashion, and you know, especially through Fashion Association. We're very tight knit, and I just absolutely enjoy the individuals that come because the cool thing about fashion is every single person has a different style.
No, that's what I like about it because everyone's style is so unique.
It is,
and there's no rules to it.
No,
because people try to put so many rules against it.
There's literally, and that's one thing that I would tell you is don't ask friends' opinions about your outfits. If you like it, wear it. Because why does it matter?
No, because literally it's like something I would never think of. I see people put together and I go, oh, what in the world? That's so cool.
Exactly.
Like I would never think to do this.
Exactly. Wear the bold things.
Yes.
I'm wearing normal colors today, but you know, break out of your shell.
Oh, typically. Like I typically wear like really fun jewelry. Like I have like really big like Care Bear earrings, but
wear
they don't
feathers
fit
on your shirts.
under the headphones. But yeah, literally, don't like fit into the mold that everybody wants you to fit into.
That's the fun part of it.
Yes.
No, you're not interesting if you don't. Well, and some people don't care that much about fashion, and I'm a fashion major, so I can't say anything because that's literally part of my degree. But wear the fun stuff. No one cares. No one's going to look at you and be like, why are you wearing that?
I feel like people stop because they get so self-conscious. But I feel like your confidence is what really wears the clothes.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if you don't feel confident about your body, like you're not even your body, like just like the way you're wearing the clothes, it shows, you know?
Yes, it does.
Versus if you're wearing something that you feel great in, you look great.
Exactly. It's all a mindset.
Yes.
Because there's literally, well, and I mean, like, technically they teach you rules about it in fashion, but, like, there's really no rules.
Yeah.
Who cares if you wear white after Labor Day? I don't know if you're not
No,
supposed to
I hate that. I hate that rule so much because it's technically always after Labor Day.
It is. Every day is after Labor Day.
Because, like, technically, like, Labor Day's in September, but does it restart in December?
Exactly.
Does it not?
When is the restart?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're going to, like, a wedding, some people tell you, like, they want, like, a whole white ensemble. You know, someone's getting married after Labor Day and they're in a dress.
Exactly. There's weddings every day of the year.
So, like, what does this mean? I hate that so much.
I've never understood that rule. And honestly, they probably couldn't even explain it to you. I don't think any of my professors could explain it to you.
No one, like, every time I ask, people are like, it's just a thing. And I'm like...
It doesn't make sense, though.
Not a single
It
way.
doesn't. Not wearing brown with black also...
I do it all the time.
Exactly. I'm literally doing it right now.
It looks so great.
It's neutrals. They're all neutrals.
Literally.
It makes no sense.
I don't understand.
There's no rules. If you want to wear a leopard print jacket with hot pink pants, do it.
It looks cute.
Exactly.
You're going to be great.
And so many people have different styles. Some people might not like yours, and some people might be obsessed with it.
Exactly. You'll never know until you try it. Take the leap.
Exactly. Take a leap.
Join it.
And you know what? If you don't like what you're wearing, change.
Exactly. You have time.
Exactly.
Like, people, like, I always say, like, putting on a little outfit is, like, what makes my day go right, you know?
Yes.
Like, some people have a routine where, like, they make their bread and they have their breakfast and all that. I have to put on a cute little outfit, and if I don't, I feel terrible.
Exactly. Well, I have gotten worse because senioritis is hitting me.
Oh, yeah.
And I have an 8 a.m. this year.
Oh, God.
I almost graduated without 8 a.m.s. My last semester,
You poor thing.
I'm in an 8 a.m. I know. Everyone pray for me.
I am.
It's a struggle. But, I mean, on those mornings, do I show up to my class looking that great? Probably not.
No.
But It's okay. Doesn't have to be every day.
Not every day. Literally, like, I feel like that's the part of, like, people always say, like, self-care. And I feel like it's a very toxic thing, personally, because not everything is self-care. Sometimes self-care is putting on a little outfit. It's not always, you know, going out and doing your skincare and doing this every single day. It's, like, once a week. Making on a little outfit, you know?
Yeah.
Eating a little snack.
Yeah, absolutely. Take a picture.
Yeah.
Take a selfie.
Feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
That's what self-care truly is, you know?
Yes. It's all about what makes you feel better.
Yes. I'm loving this. You can come and join us at the karaoke and vibe with us in amazing costumes. But where can they follow you guys?
Okay, yeah. You can follow us at UNA Fashion Association or on our normal page at UNA Fashion Merchandising. That is our whole department's handle.
Perfect.
Words.
All this on Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram.
Super cool. They're constantly posting things, constantly keeping people up to date on what they're doing and how they're doing it. And it's so much fun to watch. So cool to look at.
We've got a group me too. And I'm pretty sure there's a QR code somewhere on our Instagram.
You will find it. I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
This was so much fun. I love talking to you about this. I can't wait to have more opinions with you.
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys so much for watching and listening with us today. Until the next time, I will see you very soon. And hopefully you will see Erin at our karaoke.
Oh, yes, you will.
October 26th.
I'll be there.
In a cute costume. And singing bad songs. Until then.
And the Jonas Brothers.
Yes. 100% the Jonas Brothers. Until then. Bye.